Alright, so we are back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and we did get the reveal of the EZA for the Int Transforming Goku Black. Really excited this guy's EZAing. You can see here, this is the post on JP. Unfortunately, he was the only EZA that got revealed. I know some people were expecting maybe two EZAs for the Int LR Goku Black and the TUR Transforming one, but it's just the TUR Transforming one. Look, all that I wanted was for this guy to EZA during the celebration. That was like the main thing. So as long as he's good, I'm okay with this. But keep in mind, he is the only EZA we are getting, or the only premium EZA. There are going to be some free-to-play EZAs, which these are the stats for all the EZAs. So we do have the Goku Black stats right here. I'm not going to lie, other than his HP, this is a little low. So I'm a little worried about his kit. It's got to be pretty good. They got to give him a lot of like percent buffs in his kit. But as long as they do that, then he definitely could be pretty good. And then these are the two free-to-play EZAs. So we don't have the details for their EZA yet, but we'll probably be getting that like when we get the data download tomorrow or the day after. So, yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and get right into the EZA details. Again, I'm a little bit worried here. He's got to be good. So his leader skill is Time Travelers, category Ki +3, HP attack and defense plus 170%, or Extreme Int type Ki +3, HP and attack and defense plus 120%. Basically exactly what we thought his leader skill was going to be. I guess that's fairly useful for newer players. So, yeah, I mean, you know, pretty good, I guess. And then his super attack effect is that he's greatly stacking defense, causes immense damage to enemy, and then lowers attack. So this is the exact same, but now he's just lowering attack. I mean, yeah, I guess that's good. He's greatly stacking defense, so they didn't really need to do much to the super attack effect to make it good. And then his passive is that he gets 2 Ki, 80% attack and defense. Okay, that's pretty low, if I'm being honest. I feel like that should have been a little bit higher, but he's got other stat buffs, so let's read this. So then he gets another 40% attack up to 120%, and then 30% defense up to 60% at the start of each turn. Why only 60% defense? Why did they make this so low? And then he doesn't have any other defense stats in his kit, so he's only going to be getting, what is this, 80% here, and then 60% here. So is that 140% defense? I mean, I know he's greatly stacking defense, but for the first couple turns, I don't know, man. This guy, he's not really going to be that high defensively, so that doesn't look that great, but let's finish the kit. So then he also gets a chance of performing a critical hit plus 10% with every attack received up to 40%, and then he launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a high chance of becoming a super when there's a super class enemy. Okay. That definitely made it a little bit better. I don't say this is like saving his kit, but this is really useful because then if you get the triple super, you're getting 3 defensive stacks in the same turn, or you're getting 3 50% defensive stacks within the same turn. So these additionals could make him very good, but you got to be facing a super class enemy. I mean, I don't think this is a revelation to anyone, but there's not that many super class enemies in the game. I'm sure we're going to get more in the future, but as it stands, I mean, you know, in difficult events at least, there's not that many superclass enemies. So, I don't know how good this is. Damn, bro, I'm really not liking his kit and base. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, he's got the crits, he's got all the additionals. So, if you're getting lucky, you can do like 4 supers. You can crit on all of them. And you're getting that 50% defense from them. And you're lowering the attack on all the super attack effects. So, there definitely is opportunities for this guy to look good. But if I'm being honest, defensively, for the first couple turns, he is going to suck. And, I mean, you see, like, the Tech Trunks, the EZA Tech Trunks that obviously just got his EZA, he's really bad for the first couple turns. You know, you bring him in, I don't know, the new Goku Black Red Zone or any of the new Red Zone stages, he kind of gets obliterated turn 1. You have to extremely baby him for, I mean, not even the beginning of the fight, kind of in the middle of the fight as well. So, this guy's going to be very similar to that, unfortunately. Not really a big fan of that. I think they should have given him guard for the first couple turns. They should have given him, I don't know, 40% damage reduction for the first couple turns. But unfortunately, they did not. And they just relied on his raw stats. And honestly, I don't think they're going to be that good. Because again, you know, his defensive stat here and attack stat isn't really that great. So then because they didn't go crazy with his actual percent buffs, I don't know if he's really going to be that crazy. So then he does have the transformation. I'm assuming the condition to go into Super Saiyan Rose is the exact same. I don't really feel like they'd change it for any reason. So his super attack effect is he's still greatly raising defense. So that is one thing I want to mention with this Goku Black. When you transform, he's still stacking defense. Usually with these transform units, you know, you stack your defense, you transform, and then you no longer stack defense. You only get defense for like 1 turn. But with this guy, you continuously stack when you transform. So just throughout the fight, his defense is going to get a lot higher. So if this guy is really good when he transforms, I mean, it at least gives him some utility. So they could bring it back here. So let's read the rest of this. He also lowers attack and defense, so pretty solid super attack effect. And then his passive is that he gets 250% attack. That's really good. And then 150% defense, and then a chance of performing a critical hit plus 50%. And then he gets an additional 10% attack with each attack performed, up to 50%. Extreme class allies, key plus 3, and attack plus 30%. Okay, that's really good. So they did add some attack right here. Unfortunately, no defense, but that's not that big of a deal. He's supporting all extreme class allies for 3 key, and then 30% attack, which is really useful. So, I mean, even this alone will be very good for him. You're going to want to make sure, you know, he gets his stacks and all that to be good defensively. But, I don't know, I mean, just him as a support could be pretty useful. I would say you could throw him in slot 3 and just have him be a floater, but I don't think that would work. You probably have to have him on main rotation to let him get as many stacks as possible, because I don't know if his defense is going to be that good if you're not, like, prioritizing getting his supers off. And then he launches an additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, launches another additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, and when there is a super class enemy. Damn, and then that's it with this guy? I mean, I like that he's got a 250% attack buff, and then he's got all these additionals, so he can do some solid damage. But, well, yeah, and he's got the 50% chance to crit. But, like, the support is really the only thing that really stands out to me. The support and then stacking defense. Other than that, I feel like they should have just given him more. Like, I'm not really sure if he's going to be that crazy. Even when you transform, if you don't prioritize stacking with him, like I said, this guy's not going to be that great defensively. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what I would say about the ZZA. I think it's very mid, if I'm being honest. Mid at best. I don't think it's bad. Because, again, there are situations where this guy could look good. You know, if you get 4 supers, you crit on all of them, and then you're getting the 4, you know, defensive stacks. And then also when you transform, he's supporting. He's got the 50% chance to crit. He also could do 4 supers, and he's supporting. You know, this guy could look impressive, but it's going to be very difficult to get him in that position. And then also, to get all these additionals, you got to be facing a super class enemy, which, like I just said, it's difficult to get him in that position. So, I'm not really a big fan of this guy. I would say he's mid at best, but we'll have to wait to see, you know, when his showcase comes out. Because if we see his defense turn 1 and it's like 100, 200, 300k, he kind of sucks. Well, if it's 300k, he could be good. If it's like in the range of 300, 400k, you know, he gets a couple supers off, and then he's starting to push like 600, 700k. You know, on the next turn you have him, and then he can actually start to look impressive. But you still got to baby him for the first couple turns, which is why, dude, give him guard for the first couple turns. With these stacking units, that's such an easy way to make them good for the first couple turns. Like, I don't know, have guaranteed guard in slot 2 or slot 1. I mean, however they really want to handle it, I don't really care. As long as they have guard and it's not like a medium chance, then they can be impressive for the first couple turns because they have the guard. You let them stack, and then, you know, they're golden. I mean, look at the Tech Ultimate Gohan, one of the best aging units in the game. He's got that guard, and he's greatly stacking. So then for the first couple turns, he's got low defense, sure, but because he has the guard, he has the chance to stack up, and then he keeps the guard. So then, you know, you just keep on getting crazier and crazier throughout the fight. I'm not saying this guy should have permanent guard, but if you give him the chance to stack up at the beginning of the fight, it'll make him a lot better and a lot more useful just in the fight. So, don't really know what they were going for with this guy's EZA, but let me know in the comments how you are feeling about it. Especially considering this is an extreme class unit, I'm very, very disappointed with how they handled it, but again, I guess we'll have to wait to see his showcase in game. So, once again, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.